Jonathan Zielske. I'm serving currently at Salem English in Uptown here in Minneapolis, and I'm with ISAIAH.
And you're a member of ISAIAH? Mm-hmm. Okay, and what brings you here this afternoon?
Well, we're here to talk about earned, sick, and safe time and the importance of passing a strong ordinance for our city to help the majority of especially low-wage workers and people of color who don't have access to that. Tens of thousands of workers could benefit from passing a policy such as this.
What do you think is going to happen?
Well, what we're hearing from the City Council is that they're by and large in favor of it. So it's kind of like a lot of things, you know, they'll say the devil's in the details, but given that other cities and municipalities of comparable size have passed it, we think it makes sense for Minneapolis, and it's the right thing for our state. Yeah, I mean, we hear a lot of pushback from various places, and we don't believe it that it's going to be a tremendous problem because for many organizations, labor is just one small piece, and if you're talking about earned, sick, and safe time, this is something that will actually, we believe, benefit the businesses and the community. We've heard this throughout history. You know, people say no way. Going all the way back to biblical times with Pharaoh, you know, Moses says, "Let my people go," and no way, and God finds a way. You know, so I mean, sometimes it's a matter of finding a way, and we believe it can work without driving business out or anything like that. Who wants someone who is sick to come to work? They're going to be less productive, could be unhealthy for the clientele. That's going to reflect poorly on the business.
There's a discussion coming up on paid sick time,
right?
And you have a position on this.
Well, we as the churches are here because we're hoping that the commission and then the city council will come out with a very strong proposal for how we raise the bar in Minneapolis. Everybody has the ability to take a sick day or to stay home with a sick child.
And it looks like they're getting some expanded support from the city council.
I think that there are a number of positions that people have on the council. Certainly there are some, out-and-out champions for this, and then there's some others who are still kind of feeling their way forward. The truth is, there are a lot of small businesses who are actually finding out that when they go down this road, even ahead of the city, that their customers are appreciating it. Man I go to church with runs Butter Bakery in South Minneapolis, one of the first out of the box to say, look, we need this for our own employees, and we need this in our city. Now, think about what I just said, Bill. He runs a bakery. I mean, do we really want sick people coming to work at a bakery? I like to go. By the way, if you haven't been to Butter Bakery, you ought to go. The best chocolate eclairs, I think, in the state of Minnesota. I'm not sure. I know that every time we do something like this, people who run businesses, people large and small, have a tendency to get nervous, and who can blame them? But you know what? Time after time after time, we raise the standards for the people who do the work in our businesses, and we flourish. And I think that people should just have a little faith and move forward with this understanding that when we do the right thing for the people who work for us, and we do the right thing for the employees of this city, the city does better. But the bottom line is it does need to be implemented, and we need to set the standard in our city for the rest of the state.
Sammy up at Avenue Grill.
Yeah, I like Sammy.
Yeah, he said, when my employees are happy, Sammy's happy.
That's exactly right. That's the truth.
Because I was on the scheduling.
But I can tell you in my own life, when I behave better, my neighbors behave better.